everybody. This is Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministry coming to you live. This is Sunday afternoon. I'm going to get my watch working here. June the 9th. It's about 4:45 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. I am in upstate South Carolina. So give me just a minute. Let me pull up my iPad, make sure that I'm showing on here. I I'm still in my pajamas this afternoon. It's been a day, so I don't think I'm gonna just let y'all see what I look like today because I hadn't done anything with my hair or anything. Come on, Kim, where are you? Sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to pull up my page information. There we go. I think this is it. Turn the volume down. And I've got barking dogs and I'm dog sitting for my son. And I got my dog. And if she starts barking, the other one barks. If the other one barks, she barks. But anyway, it's all good. I have a mess. I've been trying to deal with my mess. I'll adjust my camera just a little bit here and see if I can get this a little better. I don't know. It does let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see. That stand thingy is in my way though. Not let me do it the way I want to. That might work. Let's try that. So anyway, I'm waiting for it to settle down on my end because I've got the delay. Sorry about all the moving around there, folks. Okay, I think that'll work. I'm going to just leave it right there. Anyway, trying to use up some stuff on my desk. I've been trying to straighten up. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but lately you wouldn't know it because I haven't made any cards. I've got some of the new stuff. I mean, actually, I haven't done much of anything, not just cards, but I did take a little bit of time and label my stamp sets that are new and the ones that are retired, and the ones that are online exclusives. I did do that. I've managed to sort away some of my little doodads and get them, put away so that they're somewhat organized. I did go through some of the papers that I have and took out the expired, for the most part, took out the papers that had retired and kept out my non-retired papers. But when I do my journaling, my junk journals, and sometimes the odd cards that I give away, I do those with the old paper because I'm trying to use up my old stuff. But anyway, and I don't know if I mentioned, I'm thinking about changing the location of my workspace to another room in my house. I haven't quite gotten to the point where I can start shifting things yet, but when I do that, I'll be cleaning out more stuff at that time. I have, like I said, I've cleaned out a little bit and organized a little bit, but not what I need to do. Because, for instance, I just needed a piece of cardstock, just plain white everyday cardstock. And can I find it? No, I cannot. It's not where it's supposed to be. And I know I just bought some, and so I don't know where it is. But that's okay. I'll find something else and move along and make do. I'm adjusting to the non-working life outside of the home. Trying to get my schedule and I think I've told y'all a couple times I've been on some depression and anxiety medicine and whatnot, and I've been trying to deal with that. The medicine right now may or may not be helping. I don't know. I guess it could be worse if I weren't taking the medicine. So there is that. But just trying to get myself on some kind of a schedule. It's getting better. I did better last week, and hopefully this week I'll do better. Today I'm exhausted. Yesterday there was somebody coming over. We're trying to get my mom and dad's yard has gotten so overgrown and kind of out of hand. We just can't keep it up. So we had somebody come in with some kind of little tractor thingy that knocks things down and eats them up and spits them out. And literally, it eats them up and it spits them back out in mulch. And he came yesterday and he was there not quite 4 hours and opened up my mom's backyard a lot, and then on the side of the yard a lot. I just wish my neighbor would have let us do his side of the front, because it still just doesn't look neat. It just looks like overgrown shrubs still, because we can't touch his side. But anyway, I mean, that will help us keep control of that. But I was there. I worked in her yard, physically doing yard work on another section of the yard where he can't get to dig up stuff, pulling up weeds, and doing other things around the yard. And oh man, we started at 8 o'clock or shortly after 8 o'clock, and at noon when we were all finished and everybody was leaving because the regular yard guy came too, I was exhausted. And I still needed to do some stuff for mom and dad, and I still needed to do some stuff for me. And I was hurting all over, so I went to the swimming pool. At least I got to go jump in the swimming pool for a couple of hours to loosen up my muscles, but I'm still feeling it today. So I'm just kind of taking it easy today, and decided I would do a little paper crafting to de-stress a little bit. Although, I really enjoyed doing that work yesterday, because I've always loved working in my yard. But I'm just not used to that work. And I'm out of shape. I haven't been getting exercise or anything. So yeah, it took a toll on me. But I'll feel better tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to get back onto my regular schedule today. But today's my day of rest, and again, just trying to try to do some create things right now. And rather than trying to pull up something new and play with something new, I said I'll just tackle the stuff that's in and around my desk, because there's lots of scraps, lots of odds and ends that just need to be used. And so that's where I'm going. So the last thing I worked on, not on video, was that's what I was doing. I was trying to use odds and ends that were laying on my desk. Oh, I'm also adjusting to a new pair of glasses that I paid a small fortune for, to try to adjust so that I can see better distance and close up. So I'm working with these today. So it's an adjustment, because they're a progressive type lens, where I use the upper part of the lens for distance and the lower part for close up. So I'm having to adjust how I tilt my head, how far up and how far down, and that sort of thing. So I don't know. This is the first time I've really done close work wearing these glasses. I just got them a couple days ago. So I'm working with that. So we'll see how that goes today. And again, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I make cards and other paper crafts. I share them and give them away to other people, hoping to make someone else have a nice day. Let them know people care about them. On Facebook, you can find me at Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. On Stampin' Up!, you can find me under my name. I forgot to write down my new host code, because I do have a new host code. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Nope, I took a copy. I just went and got it, and I made myself a screenshot. I'm going to reach across and get my iCloud. I know you don't have my photos. Okay, let's see. Host code for June. I'm going to just write it here on my paper. Host code for June. And probably into July, because it's already, June the 9th, is T W H G B J G 3. So if you decide to order anything through Stampin' Up! And can use me as your demonstrator, that would be awesome. If you already don't have one, I mean, if you don't already have a demonstrator, it'd be awesome if you can use me. And if you spend less than $150, I'd appreciate you using my host code on the last page when you're putting on your order, where you actually, the page where you put in your order and you view your cart, there's a place to put in a host code. So if you could use that, that would be awesome. Also, on my videos, please give me a thumbs up for my YouTube video. I could really use the help in getting my viewership up. And I'm going to try to do a better job. Like I said, part of my getting things scheduled is also scheduling regular YouTubes. So I'm hoping to get that going a little bit better than what I've been doing in the past. All right, so and again, I've got all these cute little tags that I just used bits and pieces of scraps and things that I had laying around. Yeah, I might have punched something out of a scrap, but yeah, or I cut that out of a scrap. And anyway, just scraps, just trying to use them up. So I'm going to set these aside, and my idea was to get a piece of cardstock and make some more tags to use, and I might still do that, but I don't have cardstock. I found some like sketch pad paper, and I cut it down, and it's got crinkly because of the kind of paper, you know, because it's not a quality paper. It's kind of got raggedy edges, but you know, they're going kind of in junk journals. If it, depending on what it is, I might smooth it out, I might not, I don't know. But I'm going to use those. Seems like I had another thing I was wanting to work on besides the tags, but now I can't remember what it is. But well, oh, I know, I want to make some clusters. That was the other thing. I want to make tags and I want to make clusters. You know, and clusters can be a part of tags. So I don't remember whose YouTube channel I saw this idea on, but it was kind of cool, and I'm using it. I'm borrowing the idea for some of I'm pulling out a couple pieces of book page to use for these ideas here. Did I pull that out yet? No? Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of these out. So, on a couple of these tags, I had these little crumpled up looking book not this one, but this one and this one and this one. These 3, I used this kind of like a little crumpled up piece of book page, and I've made some of those to use in these clusters and tags that I'm getting ready to make. And I like kind of cutting this approximately in half, because you know, you don't need it to be too tall, because then it's taller than your tag. So I got one of these left. So basically you just kind of wiggle your paper around and you get it in a different, kind of do it sideways, and you can fold another piece back like so, kind of get it going kind of wonky, and then you can just like lay it on your cluster or your tag like that. It's just kind of like just a different way to put your paper on, to put your book pages, just something other than straight book pages. So I kind of like that idea. Again, I apologize that I cannot remember where I got that idea from, but I like it. And if I can find who it was, I'll let you know. I watch a lot of videos when I'm tired and I'm struggling, and I try to keep up with who everybody is, and I apologize, I just can't. So anyway, so I think I'll start with, I'll use one of those that I've made, and I'm going to just put one, I think I'm going to put one on this side of a card. It'll be a bigger size tag. So with this tag, I'm using this old Stampin' Up! Tag topper. It's a fancy tag topper. It is retired, but your strip needs to be 2 inches. Now they've had other tag toppers. One right now that is current is this one, Elegant Edge tag topper, and I'll try to use that on one today because it's elegant. You want it to be something kind of romantic looking, or a fancier look for a tag. But anyway, but this one will not fit in there, so we're just going to use cut off the corner kind of a tag. And so you don't have to have these punches to make tags. So that's kind of what the point I'm getting at here is that you don't have to have anything special to make a tag. All right, so I know I want to use one of these. I think I want to use one that's kind of, I've already folded up a bunch of these. Kind of get one that's more, I don't want one like this terribly contrasting in color, but just enough. So one of these two would probably, this one or this one. And I'm probably going to turn it this way because I don't like my stuff to be upside down. And I'm probably going to offset it or turn it at an angle when I get to doing it. But let's see, I need to put some more paper on here besides that. Let's see, I'm going to put these out of my way. I think I'm going to go with some colorful. So this is a piece of handmade paper that I had made. I'll use some of that. I'm just going through my scraps here, y'all. Nothing special going on, but just, I'm not sure I like that. It's got some scrap papers here. Let's see, what else do I have? I need to remember to look on the back because they're double-sided. Oh, that's kind of cute. Might be too busy though, since I already have flowers. What's on the back of that one? Ooh, those are so pretty. Some of this stuff is so pretty. Some of these papers are going to be current papers, and some of them are going to be older papers. How does that look with that? It's kind of more of a red, but it looks pretty, doesn't it? I think I'm going to, I don't want the flower side. I just want this side. All right, let's see. I'm going to do this. No, still looking. Still working here. Okay. I'll use part of this one. Let me set that aside. I might use some of this one. I think I might. I'm still undecided about that, but that's okay. No, no. What about this one? No. That might be okay. Yeah, to me, this is the hardest part about doing stuff like this, is picking out your papers and your colors that you want to use to make something. It is, at least that's the hardest part to me, is choosing your colors. Oh, that might be interesting to add some checks to that. I could work with that. Maybe that. I've got a really pretty piece of watercolor paper here that I ought to use, that I had painted some time back. This one right here, I need to use it. I'll use that on one here in a few minutes too. Okay. So, I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm going to save that. I'm going to use A little bit of this maybe. Sometimes tearing is just the easiest thing to do. I'm going to put that piece right here. I'm going to just tear the edge. I'm going to use my Scotch permanent glue. I'd like to find some more of this. I found that some of the glue sticks are not working really like I would think they would. And so some of the stuff I've done, I've had to go back and glue some little strips down that aren't staying on some of the items I've made, but that's okay. And I forgot, I've done some more masterboard pages. Again, masterboards are so great to do when you're just tired and you can't come up with anything else to do, and you just start putting down, gluing stuff on paper, and it's really a great therapy. At least it is for me. Let's see, I'll find some brown. Is that my brown? It is. But therapy to when you can't come up with ideas and you're just lost and you're just tired, but you need to create something to make you feel better. Masterboards are great. Try to go grab those if I think about it in a few minutes. I'll go ahead and try to use up my whole card. Since I'm not sticking this through one of these punches, it'll be easier. So if you get it too thick, sometimes these punches won't work, especially if they're very detailed like that other one I showed you a minute ago. But this will work just fine for here. I like this side of this paper too. I might like to use it on a tag or a journaling card just because it's so colorful. I love the pretty colors. Again, these are pretty much either expired Stampin' Up! Papers or some that I made myself, some of my handmade papers. Although this one I think this is a new one. Kind of doing like a little crisscrossy thing here with this. I want that to be a torn edge also. And I don't want it to stick out quite as far. So I'm going to just do this. And put it right there. I should have me like a little glue page over here, but wait a minute, do I have one? Do I have a glue page? I don't know, but I do. I don't think I do. I'll have to go hunt for one. Like I said, it's just kind of, the mess just keeps piling up on top of everything, and I just can't seem to get myself cleaning it up. Hopefully, I did do a little bit last week. I will say I did clean up since I can see my dining room table again, so that's progress. Because it was touch and go there for a while about when I would ever see my dining room table again. I forgot to put some ink on that other piece. I'll do this one. I'll just have that one go down about that far. I mean, because that's pretty too, but again, flowers and flowers. But I can use these on some other ones. Use them on some other ones, because I've got plenty of scraps. And they are not going to disappear anytime soon. All right. And if you are someone that I have told, and I apologize, if you're someone that I have told that I was going to send you something Because I know I did have a couple of people I was sending stuff to, and I have the stuff to send you, and I just hadn't done it. And I really, I feel horrible because I'm usually way more on the ball than I have been in about probably the last 6 to 8 weeks. It's just, and there's just not really any excuses, and things happen in life to everybody, and I just shouldn't let that get in my way. I should just keep going. But I do appreciate prayers for my family, still struggling with some medical issues, and also for just general life struggles. We all have them, and I'm nobody special, but I could certainly use your prayers. I appreciate it. I don't know, maybe I do kind of just like it in the middle. I don't know, maybe offset just a tiny bit right there. But before I do that, I think I'm going to do my edges here. Alright, so the best way, there's a couple different ways to do this, and I don't usually do it because I'm not real good at it. But, there's no place like the beginning. So I think I'm going to just cut this one right here. Try to decide kind of what angle I want it at. Maybe right like that. And then if I don't lose the piece, that's the problem right there, is I lose the piece of paper. You put it over here, you flip it over, and then you cut this side. Right up on the edge right there. And then they should be about the same. They still don't look even to me, but they're probably pretty close. You could also make a template like on a hard piece of cardboard or something, and then just each time you can use the same piece. But I think that's okay. I can take that. I'm going to use, you can use any kind of little hole punch, or slotted, kind of a slotted punch or something. I'm trying to find, apparently you can actually get a lanyard punch. I didn't know that, but those are apparently a thing. And I'm looking, because I thought I had one out. I don't know if this is going to fit in here. This is an old one, but if that fits, I'd kind of like to use that. Yeah, let's see if I can get that to work. I'll make sure, kind of got to make sure it's straight and in a good spot. Hopefully it is. Oh, it is barely on there, so I just gotta have to be careful not to pull anything tight so I don't cause anything like that to break or tear. Okay, and I had cut these little pieces out because I thought I could tape them on the back of something to write on. That's really the main reason I punched them out. And because this paper is thinner than cardstock, all that other paper is showing through, so I almost want to put another piece of paper behind it, which is what I think I'm going to do, because I have another one the same size. I think I'm just going to put it back there behind it. Say it's the same size. It's not quite the same size. Oh, well, that would make sense, because I did trim it down a little bit. Just trim off the edges. So I'm going to just put that back there to make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more. Now I want to have my hole. Okay, well, I don't have to put it all the way. You just put it that far. Should have done that before I punched my hole. Oh well. Yeah, see, my brain isn't working too great, but that's all right. So if you're here watching today, if you're coming in late, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and please share. I need subscribers, y'all, so that I can get my viewership up. It's just, it would be real helpful if y'all could subscribe and get other people to subscribe as well. I'm hoping to get, I thought I had 61, but somehow it dropped back down to 60, so I guess I lost somebody. Probably one of those people I forgot to send something to. I hate that. But anyway, if you can forgive me of my shortcomings, I will try to bring y'all some good content. I think I'm going to just put a little craft knife through that to get that slit in the right place. So there we go. So now I've got a place that somebody can write. Let's see. I think I can just do this. I was trying not to do it too hard because I didn't want to go through multiples of papers that are underneath me here, but maybe, come on, Kim. I don't know if it's okay just to have a meltdown on YouTube because things aren't going the way you want them to go and you're already at your wit's end. I mentioned I needed those prayers. Okay. Try not to tear it up. Okay, I think that's okay. I'll take that. Close that up so we don't have another accident. I'll just go around this whole thing. Probably need some more ink on here though. Oops. Okay, so let's see, what else? Oh, okay, Stampin' Up. I did just remember. So at the moment, there is a 10% off on all stamp and die bundles. The stamp and die cut bundles. It's not the punch bundles, it's the die cut bundles. And they're already 10% when you bundle them, but now they're an additional 10% off. So that's really cool. That's through the end of June, so you still have plenty of time to do that. The paper pumpkin kit for this month, the last day to do it is tomorrow, so go ahead and do it today. If you think you might want a paper pumpkin kit, don't wait till tomorrow, do it today. I hate that my paper's not showing up more than that. I might have to use another piece of it. So yeah, and I'm going to use my glue here to try to hold some of these little pieces of paper together a little bit, because I don't really want them coming apart. It helps a little bit. There we go. I should have like done this a little bit before I did that, but I'll do it now. Yeah, so if you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, I believe you can get to it from the Stampin' Up page, but you can just go to paperpumpkin.com and subscribe through there. You'll have to give them the banking account information and actually subscribe, and you can do a month to month, or you can buy multiple months at one time. And then it asks you for a place to put a demonstrator. So again, if you don't have a demonstrator already, you can choose mine. and I would appreciate that. But yeah, so if you think you want to get the paper pumpkin, those are just a great way to use to learn about stamping and um, card making and getting everything you need in one kit to make cards. Plus, the website, Stampin' Up website, has some beautiful kits that are not part of the Paper Pumpkin subscription plan that you can get those too. There's a new one, a brand new one out that was really pretty. It looks like watercolors. Very, very pretty stamps kit. And I'm just cutting way back on what I'm buying right now since I'm out of my regular job no more. So I'm just having to be real extra careful what I'm spending my money on. Otherwise, I would be buying that because I really like that kit that just came out. Oh, I was looking for something earlier. What did I do with it? Oh, man. Let me think for a minute. I don't know where I put it. I bought a, oh, here it is. Yay. I bought a date stamp at the office supply store because I thought it would be kind of fun to use it on some stuff. But it's going to be too big to use on these little guys. But these are cute little tiny labels. But I could put this on a bigger one. Let's see. Right. Look at this. Piece of little cardstock strip here. What do I have this on right now? I can't even read it. What's it on? It's on 5/19. 05194. That was 5/19/2024. Let's do. That just says no number. I don't need that one. So let's take that one and change it to 0. And we'll do 6. Oops. 9870 6. And today's the 9th. We'll go 0 9. Whoops, stay there. 0. I keep turning the wrong one. 0 9. Let's go back this way. 0609 2 and 4. I think that's it. Let's look. Yep. 060924. So I'm going to put that on here. See if I can get it halfway straight. Again, I'm trying to adjust my eyes and my glasses. Hold it on there. Okay, that turned out pretty good. Let me just snip that off. I'm not sure where I want to put that yet because I want to put something else here in the. I'm going to put this on my glue so I don't forget. I'm going to put something else in the middle there. Some other element there. Let me see what I have. So I have I've got some little boxes with little stuff in it. What did I do with them? Over here maybe? Let's see what I got. I got some little stuff in this one. These are all the little Stampin' Up. So these guys are still, these guys I think are still in the, still active. I don't know what the right word I'm looking for. He would be cute right there. Little hedgehog. Little owl would be cute. Little honey bear would be cute. He's big, but he would still be cute on that page. I'm really liking that little hedgehog a lot for that. I really do like that little hedgehog. I think the hedgehog is going to be a winner. He's no longer available. His punch just retired. But again, I'm using up scraps on my desk. And then I'll put this little date tag right under him, I think. Excuse me. I got some water. Excuse me a minute. I had to get my kitten fixed the other day. I was so afraid she's going to get out of the house. Uh, and I did not want to have to go through the kitten thing. It's really hard to give them away. For one thing, finding them homes is hard in itself. The other thing is hard is taking them away from the mama kitty. I mean, it's sad to me to do that, to have to take the kitties away. So rather than having to take kitties away, we're just not having kitties. So, and I was supposed to keep her contained for 3 to 5 days. Let's see. We're on day 4, keeping her contained. It hadn't gone so well. I mean, I kept her in a puppy in the dog crate for a good while. I started letting her out a little bit more today since I was home, but I also had to be careful because my son's dog's here, just to be sure that she doesn't get hurt. But she's doing okay. So isn't that cute? I'll have to put something, a ribbon or something through that, but I can do that later. I hadn't done that to any of those tags yet, but I will add something to that after a while. I thought that turned out really cute. I mean, you could do more to it if you want to, but I think that's plenty. I think it looks good just like that. All right, let's go ahead. I need to use this one since I already had it cut here. I've been playing around with these papers a little bit, I think, here. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use this and this, and not this, probably not that, not that. I could maybe use this with it. Let me go to plan B where I don't use this piece of paper. Hang on a minute, because I was looking at using this. I really ought to be doing this one on a white tag because I've got so much of the, because I've got that cream color there, but it's okay. I'll do this anyway. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do it just like that. I'll put this one on first. I already put my glue, I put my glue stick away. I'm going to just use this. Ooh, I'm just trying to adjust my eyes because I'm used to tilting my head down further to see than what these what these glasses require me to do. If I look up just the tiniest bit, I can see better close up. I don't know, maybe where the line is for the progression isn't quite right. I don't know. Do I want that on top of that or that? If I put this one here on top of that, and I could put this one on top of that. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll put this one down next. Make sure I'm up where y'all can see me. Again, retired paper. This one's retired. This one is not. It's part of that lavender. I think, did they carry over the lavender paper? Oh, they might not have. I know they carried over that lavender set. Oh, now I don't remember. I know that one, that meadow paper had carried over. Now I'm not sure about this lavender one. Don't know. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm going to put this one here. I might actually take it up just the tiniest bit. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Hey, Arlie. Hey, girl. My son's little doggy's in here visiting me. Crying about something. She probably wants to go out. She loves to go outside. But whoop, there's the kitty. Say hello, Ivy. Ivy, let me get this stuff out of your box so you can sit there. Get you back in your box. There you go. There you go, darling. There's Ivy. Whoops, visiting. My sweet little Ivy. Aw, she's a good girl. I dropped something. What did I drop? Oh, Harley, you're a good girl too. You're a good puppy. Oh. All right, here we go. And I'm going to use the checkered side of this, I believe. Or do I? I do. I like the checks. Let me put the checks. Normally I'm not a check person, but I want the checks. What you doing, Miss Ivy? What you doing, darling? You coming up here to nap next to Mama? I have tried to keep her off this desk, and she wants to be up here with me, so I've decided the best thing to do is to give her a spot on my desk, and that's this little box that sits next to me. And if she's in that box, that's fine. If she gets out of the box and messes with my stuff, that's not so fine. But it just gets, I don't want to have to be constantly trying to discipline her, because it's just not going to work. So we have come to an understanding that she's supposed to stay in the box. And she's being such a good girl in her little box, aren't you, darling? She's such a good girl. When she's in her box, she's a good girl. Doing what she's supposed to do. And just trimming off the edges of this. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Kind of on the bottom too, but and I hate to mess with that, but might make it worse. My eyes just aren't always good enough to do stuff like that. But. All right, now where's my little, this? See if I've got any ink left on it. A little bit, yep. Okay. I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't know if I'm going to put a whole one of those little book page thingies that I made. I don't know that I want a whole one on there or just a piece of a book page. I'll have to see. We'll have to see how this looks. How that looks. And I've got something really kind of sticky on it, but you can still write on it. Sometimes I like to stamp a little something on the backs of these. But if I do, I'll do that when I put it wherever it ends up getting put in the journal. So do I want to use, right, this one needs to go either this way or this way. I don't know if I want to use one that big. I might use a half of one. How about that? Why don't I cut this in half? I'm going to do that. I'll cut it in half right here. And I'm going to just use the bottom half of it. Put it right there. Alright, so let's do it over here. And over here. And over here. And let's go over here. I think that's got all the edges down. Now, which way was I doing it? What were you doing, Kim? Is this how I was doing it? No. Was I doing it like? Oh, I don't remember what. Oh, there it was. It was like that right there. Just like that. Okay. Think about that for a minute. Here we go. Isn't that pretty? Turned out really pretty. Let's see, what else do I want to do with it? Let's see. What else do I want to do? I think. I'll check my little tiny box again. I don't know that I have any flowers in this one. This one's mostly little ant. Well, I have those little ladybugs. A little owl actually. Let's see. Where did the little owl go? How'd that owl? Can't cut him out. I could cut him out. He's got a die cut somewhere. That one and that one. I could set him on that little. He might look really cute right there. That one's already cut out. Oh, that one was die cut. That's really dark though. I don't know that I want that really dark one. I'd probably rather use that stump. Alright, let me just see what else I have before I make that decision. Okay, there's a cute little dragonfly. I can use that little dragonfly maybe too. Okay. Just again, these are already some that I have cut out, so I'm just trying to use some things I already have cut out. I'm not sure which owl. I'm kind of wanting that darker owl. So I'm going to start with cutting him out. And again, I know I have a die cut for this somewhere, but I never did. That's something I hadn't sorted through yet. I still need to sort through the die cuts. And I'm going to be ordering an extra little ink thing to store my inks in. I need a couple more, but I don't want to because I'd like to keep all my inks close by, even the retired ones, because I use some of the retired ones for these edgings and stuff for the journals and the edgings of my pages, and I would really just like to have all my inks in one place and just keep the ones that are retired and just keep the little red dot on the retired ones so I don't accidentally use them on a current project. But I don't have enough slots for them. So I've got to get some more. There's Harley. That time Harley started to barking. I don't have enough slots to put them all right now. And I'm going to wait, probably going to be waiting until July to place another order, because I got to make sure that I get my sales for each quarter so I can keep my membership. I have all my sales for the second quarter, and the July will start the third quarter, and I have to have enough sales to keep my membership. So that's what I've got to keep in mind. I'll just do him like that. I might put him on a little dimensional, because so he doesn't kind of go off wonky there. All right, let's get my glue again. See, I've had these for a while, just like I said, these little, because he's from a good while, maybe 2 years ago, this little stamp set with this owl. And so I had punched these a long time ago, and they're still sitting unused. So y'all check around, look on your desks, find your unused stuff, and use it. Oh, it's fun to rediscover some of this old stuff. All right, I got some dimensionals somewhere. I don't know if I have any mini ones or not, but I have. I can cut one of these. Yeah, this will work. I can cut that little bottom one off right there and use it. Okay. So I think I'll put him here. I just really need that up there on his little head. Right up there on his little head. Yeah, this I've been using a paper clip because I keep losing my little pins. the little pins to put in my glue bottles, and so they get rusty. And but I mean, you can't see the glue, so it's not that big a deal. I don't know. I lost 2 pins in like one day. I'm like, seriously, where'd they go? I know part of it's probably when a certain kitty cat jumped on my space. That will look cute there too. Come back. Well, let's just use my glue stick for this. That's really cute, y'all. See, and pull out my old stuff and use it. So darling. And I'll need to add of course I'll need to add some kind of little ribbon or something to it, but that'll be decided when I put it on a page, because it might dictate how I do that. I did not put any didn't put any color on my book page. Now it's too late pretty much, but a little bit on there, not much. It's okay. It looks cute. I do want to get some of this, trying to not make his face so white. I thought I had gotten it, but I didn't. I think that turned out really cute. Scraps, y'all. Let's use the scraps. I need to put this one back before I lose him. Use him on another one. All right, let's see now. What else we got? Is the back of him okay? Yeah, you can write on that pretty good. All right, next. What are we doing next? Oh yeah, let's use this. Let's use this piece. This is, I can probably get two tags, or I could do these could also be, I don't think I'm going to make them into tags. I think I'm going to just leave them that way. You could use them as a pocket at the bottom of a page, or a top of a page, or a side pocket, or even a belly band. So I don't think I'm going to cut these like a tag. No, I think I'm going to cut it about right there. And I'm not worrying too much about how straight it is either, because there you go. It's not going to be. I'm going to do both of these though. Let's see. I want to add, I don't need to cover it up, but I do want to add some stuff. So I'm probably going to add the newspaper to these. I want to do the, go around the edges with the brown. So yeah, for instance, this is a retired color right here, the soft suede, and I'd rather use it and not use up my current colors, even though eventually this one will run out of ink. I don't know if I have an ink refill or not, because this was like one of my first ones that I bought, and then it retired right after I bought it, and I don't know if I had bought the inks for it or not, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm putting a bunch of little extra in there just to get some more color in there, not be too much white. A little bit of white, not too much. So yeah, so I just this is done on watercolor paper with watercolors. So I'll probably want to put something on the back of it to make it a little bit more. Well, I'll just wait, because it ends up being as a tuck or a pocket or something. It won't need to have anything on the back of it, so that's fine. Look at this one. This one's kind of torn. The whole thing's torn. No, I'm really kidding. I'm going to just stick with the first one I picked out, which is this one. So I'm going to put this on here, but what else am I going to do? Am I going to do anything else with this? I'm going to need to do something. Okay, let's see what my other scrap type stuff is. Let's see. Let me see what else I have in my little scrap bins. That one's beads, buttons and beads. Oh, button might work though. Oh, here's some itty bitty stuff. I don't think any of those other EVs or anything that I'll use with this one. Okay. Let's see. What do I have in here? Another one of these that probably should have been in that last container I was in, that little bunny rabbit. It's really cute. I might use it today on something though. These are like little mini books. There's a bird and a bird. Don't really want those on that. Those are kind of cool. I could cut that one in half. And use it. I'm going to do that for sure. And let me see, what else do I have? Some more goodies over here. Let me see, what do I have? Do I have anything in that drawer? Oh, that stuff's big. I don't want any of that. This has got some small stuff though. Some small stuff in here. Going through these little pouches I have. That would be pretty on something, but not this. Going through my little pouches. There's some other little tags and such. I might use one of these. Let's pull that out. Not that one. No, not that one. I've got a bunch of these that I need to go ahead and get cut out elsewhere. I just came through them a little while ago. Came across them a little while ago, and I need to do them and get them in here and with my other ones so I can have them to look at. Have them handy to look at. There's some things to cut out. There's the bird's not the right color. Yeah, a lot of these are not the right colors, so that's some little issues. That's kind of, yeah. Let's see if any of this stuff might work. Could use that maybe as some background paper, possibly. No, it's kind of big though. That might be cute. That's probably too big. I'll take that back. Take that one out for now. Have I did that page yet? Yeah. So we want to move in this way. Move in this way. Let's see what's on this page. Any of these? No, those aren't the right style. Neither are those. Okay, keep going. Still looking. Okay. All right, so this is what I'm gonna work with right here. Is something. And these. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to be putting this on there like, that. Or I think I'm going to do it like this. And I've got this little tag looking thing that I'm going to, I think I'm going to cut this in half and use half of it. Let's use these scissors. I'm going to use this little thing and cut it out. I could put a little brad or something in there, but I think I'm going to just leave it though. And I'm not going to completely try to cut down in there for the fussy cut. I do want to fussy cut it more than that though. I'll do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure really how well I'm doing with this cutting because my eyes are trying to adjust. There we go. All right. Get out of my way. And brown ink. And this one. That one doesn't really need to be inked because it's got that brown all around it already. And this one doesn't either. It's already kind of a yellowed page. I don't think I need to ink it anymore. All right, so the question is, if I put that like there, here, here. So I think I was talking about either making this a belly band or a pocket, a tuck pocket. I do, that would be upside, that would be, all right, I'm gonna do it this way. So it's gonna either be a side pocket or a belly band. Okay. Oh, this could go here. That would work, wouldn't it? I didn't think about doing it that way. That will definitely work. And then this could go here. This could go here. And this could go on here. And that's really all I need. I might turn it a little bit lopsided like so. Yep. Okay, let's put this on first. That right there. And I'm not going to write on anything on it right now. I'm going to just kind of, I think I'll just wait until I put it in the journal and decide if I want to write something on it or not. I might just put, I could put memories or fun or, you know, something like that. It would just wait and see. My newspaper, I mean not newspaper, my book page pieces together here. Put those on here. And put it a little bit cattywampus, just a touch cattywampus. There we go. And then I'm going to stick this right here. Oops. I lost something again. I don't know what. I probably lost. I don't know what I lost. It's okay. It's all good. Okay. So this one will go on here. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other one that has these same colors because I have this stuff laying out here for the most part to do them. But that will be either a belly band or, like I said, a side pocket. That'll be good. That's pretty. And then what else have I got here? So I've got this one, again, another piece to. Hey Harley, what you need, darling? I think she's wanting to go outside, so I'm gonna be finishing up here in just a minute, baby. I'll be finished in a minute. Or she's hungry. She's always hungry though, so it's hard to say. She's always asking for food. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are, Miss Harley. My son went camping this weekend with some friends, but I've actually had her since last Sunday because I met him and his girlfriend and my oldest daughter and her husband, and we met for lunch last Sunday. My oldest daughter had her birthday, and we met and had lunch, and then I needed the crate for the cat, and he was like, well, can you keep Harley while I go camping? I'm trying to decide which part of this do I like. I don't like this part. So anyway, I've had her since last Sunday. She's done really good this time. Last time she was here, she was like in the den at night, like looking for him every day, every night. This time she's done better with that. Been in my room with me most of the time. She's not crazy about the cat, about Ivy, but yeah. Ivy wants to play with her tail all the time. And Harley's like, leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. Well, she's not too thrilled with the kitten, but alright, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with this one. Do I want to use another one of these or do something different? I'm sure I'm happy with this. I hope I didn't tear that up for no reason. Because I was trying to keep some of that other color. I'm afraid I'm taking out some of that color I wanted. Just a few more minutes, baby girl. Yeah. Sorry, I keep realizing I'm going off screen just a little bit at the bottom. I'm trying to fix it, to make those adjustments as I can. I apologize for that. Alright, got another one of these. And this one. This one's kind of big. Again, I could cut it in half. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about doing this one this direction, which that makes it so much better. That way I could make it a bottom pocket. So this works much better if I do it this way. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna cut this off. Cut this in half on my yellow scissors. I'm gonna cut this here. That's my neighbors. Just barking at my neighbors. They came home. There's this bark at the neighbors. I think I'll do that right there. My neighbor's own a restaurant, and it's a Mexican restaurant. And usually comes home for a little while on Sunday evening, but then they go back. I think they go back usually. Just kind of, well, it's different during the school year because they've got school-age kids, and I think he tries to adjust his schedule a little bit when he's got the kids. So, I don't know how they do it. Just like rarely taking days off. Let me just flip that to the back because that's going to be a pocket or a tuck or something, so it doesn't matter. Oh, this is going to be cute too now. I think I'll do, it's going to go this way or this way. I think I like this way. And then they come home, kind of late at night when the restaurant's closed. I'm usually up. I usually hear them drive up. It's a lot of work running a restaurant, especially if you got kids. Just a lot of work. Whoops, getting glued to my paper there. Come on back. Covered up my sign and my host code. I try to keep my host code visible at least part of the video. Y'all decide to order anything you don't already have a demonstrator. And you can find me on Stampin' Up! Kimberly O'Brien. Last name's O-B-R-I-E-N. On Facebook, you can find me at Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. And I'm going to use this little thing right here. Let's see what else. again, if you're going to spend any money, if you want to use me as your demonstrator and you're going to spend less than $150, I'd appreciate you using my host code there. It's right here. But if you're going to spend more than $150, that would be before shipping and tax. You're going to want to get your own rewards, because you do get $150, you get 10%, so you would get $15 in free product. So I want you to have the free product if you do spend more than the 150 or 150 or more. And a reminder that bundles, and it'll tell you it's on sale, but if there's any confusion, because I think there are a couple other type of bundles. I think I saw like the bundle with the stamping blocks might have been on sale. So bundles that have the die cuts and the stamp set, they're an additional 10%. They're already discounted at 10%. So you're going to get an additional 10% if you buy you're going to get an additional 10%. Maybe I don't want to put anything else. If you buy a bundle with a stamp and a die set, because those are already discounted 10%, so you get an additional 10%. That's good through the whole month of June. And the Paper Pumpkin, last day to subscribe to the current Paper Pumpkin is tomorrow. So go ahead and do it tonight if you think you want it. If you hadn't tried stamping, that's the best way to get started. Let's see. I think I want to use one of these because I don't want anything real big, because I love my watercolor. I don't want to cover up all my watercolor. So I think I'm going to just stick this little thing right here. And we can go add a date or something to that later. Ink up the edges. Ink the edges. I've always liked inking the edges. I've been doing that for years. I never really saw anybody do it. I just kind of did it on my own, and then I found out it's really a thing. I know it's crazy to say that, but it's true. I started inking stuff in my scrapbooks way back, way back. Cute. That's going to be a cute tuck. Or a pocket rather. I could put that at the bottom of a page for a tuck or a pocket. This one's going to be a sideways pocket or tuck. I could actually I was thinking about putting buttons on these, but I don't think they need them. I'll put all this stuff back away somewhere. But anyway, so let's see what I've done so far. I don't want to go any longer. Number one, my dog is going insane. But number two, I think I've been on here at least an hour already, maybe. So, but get out your scraps. Throw things together. Clusters. Like this by itself with the little hedgehog on it would have been a cluster. And then you could add it to a tag. So anyway, I'll be doing some more of these, and I'll come back and show you some more that I've made later at another time, and hopefully I'll get some cards made on here too. But I hope you all have a great week, starting out the week tomorrow on Monday. If you have any questions, please let me know. My number is 864-752-5688. You can text me. And then if you need something, I can text you back, and then we can set up a time to talk over the phone. All right. Oh my goodness. I was picking up something that I had dropped. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. And again, a lovely start to your week. Thanks all. Bye-bye.